Hello everyone, meteorologist Mike here for Delmarva Forecast here on January the 12th, and we've had a pretty nice day across the peninsula here today. Most of us still in the mid to upper 40s at this time. We'll continue to see these nice temperatures and fairly clear skies here tomorrow as this high pressure system remains in control of our region, keeping our weather looking nice and clear at least until Thursday when a low pressure system begins to enter the region and could be giving us a bit of rain and snow. Why I say could is not the difference between rain and snow. It's actually the difference between not seeing precipitation and seeing precipitation. You can see here on the Euro, just fast forward a little bit, and it dries out very well to the south. Thanks to the Appalachians, only sends us this little tiny bit of rain. And this is fairly consistent across all the international models, and it's actually not something new with the ECMWF. This actually started in the run after I recorded yesterday's video and has been very consistent since then. So something to keep an eye on. The GFS, the NOAA's model, says something very different, at least on the surface here. However, let's zoom in a bit. Click right here on the peninsula, get the sounding for the peninsula. Those of you who haven't seen one of these before, this is called a SKU-T and shows the temperature in red and the dew point in green for the entire column of the atmosphere for wherever I click. Looks like somewhere in Sussex County, Delaware. And this is a very dry sounding, only really saturated right around 750 millibars, and not really outside of that. And that is concerning. If you want precipitation, you actually want quite a bit of this sounding here to be saturated. That means that we'll be. If it is saturated, that means that that there will be a very large cloud deck and plenty of precipitation being able to fall. But this, especially down at the surface, is very dry. That's 10 degrees difference between the temperature and dew point. So even if this does produce precipitation, we would not be seeing any precipitation here on the surface. So this is something very much to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at a couple more of my data points. This is MOS, the model output statistics. You see on Thursday, this is the percentage chance for precipitation for the entire day. That's only at 59. Yesterday, that was in the 70s. So even the GFS has dropped its percentage chance for precipitation. Let's take a look at the a different model here. This is the SREF. This is run by the National Center for Environmental Prediction. It's a mouthful. Plenty of letters to keep track of. But this shows the percentage chance of each different type of precipitation. You see we have both snow in blue and rain in green. Those are both only at 30% chance of precipitation. So this is something that I'm going to continue to keep a very close eye on. Right now, for sure though, chances for seeing precipitation here on Thursday have dropped. We'll see if this continues to be a trend here as we head on into the weekend. It's not the only system that has dropped precipitation chances as well. Saturday, I was showing rain yesterday. Models are starting to dry that up as well. That one is actually very consistent across all the models. So I have dropped it to scattered showers. We'll see if that trend continues on into tomorrow and if I have to take that rain on out. Temperature-wise, like I said, tomorrow we'll reach back up into the 50s. However, Thursday, we're dropping down into the 30s, but don't worry, by the weekend, we'll be back up into the 40s.